In a remote corner, where shine the white of salt and blue of sky, where sea water comes in but does not go back. In the magnificence of this mystery, Agrocel came to life.
It seems unbelievable, even to this day, that we at Agrocel built a bromine manufacturing plant right in the middle of salt desert. In the beginning, everyone thought we were crazy. I admit, what we wanted to do was beyond logic. There was no road, no electricity, no water, no telephone, or no other infrastructure. There were only cattle herders. The condition was so harsh that people from outside were not going to last long here. So why did we come here? Ask Mia Hussain. His father, Gulbek Bhai, headman of Banni. He knew my parents, Kaka and Kaki as they were called.
અમારા પાસે 1969માં ભયંકર દુષ્કાળ ચાલુ થયો, જે દુષ્કાળ 3 વર્ષ સુધી રહ્યો. એ દરમિયાન કાકી બન્નીમાં આવ્યા અને સાથે કાકા પણ આવ્યા. ત્યારે કાકીએ સુરુજન સંસ્થા થ્રુ બન્નીનું ભરતકામ ચાલુ કર્યું, જેનાથી બન્નીને બહેનોને રોજગારી મળી. અને ત્યાર પછી કાકા જે હતા એ પણ બન્નીના લોકોને કેમ રોજગારી મળે એના માટે સતત ચિંતિત હતા. તો પછી 1919માં જ્યારે મોરબી હોનારત આવી ત્યારે ખારો પાણી અમારા ગામ સુધી આવી ગયું. તો અમે બધા માલધારી લોકો હતા. તો મારા બાપુજી જે હતા ગોલબેગ, એને કીધું હવે આપણે ગામ શિફ્ટ કરવું પડશે. તો કાકાએ કીધું કે તમે ગામ મૂકી જાઓ નહીં, આ ખારો પાણી જે રણ વધે છે એનું આપણે કાંઈ એવો ઉપયોગ કરશું જેનાથી લોકોને રોજગારી મળશે.
રણ એવી મોટો વિશાળ એરિયા છે જેની અંદર એક ચમક છે, ઉપર આકાશ નીચે મીઠો છે. એની અંદર કોઈ જવા માટેની હિંમત જ નહોતો કરતો. મેં પહેલી જ વાર હિંમત કરીને એની અંદર ગાડી નાખી. અમારી જીપ જ્યારે ફસાઈ જાય તો આખો દિવસ અમે એમાં રોકાઈ જઈએ, કાંઈ બીજો કામ ન કરી શકે, જીપ કાઢવામાં લાગી જાય.
આ વિસ્તારમાં 400 ફૂટ સુધી હાર્ડ રોક ન હોવાથી અહીંયા પ્લાન્ટના ફાઉન્ડેશન કરવા બહુ અઘરી વસ્તુ હતી ને એના માટે આપણે પાઇલ ફાઉન્ડેશન કરવાની જરૂરિયાત હતી. પાઇલ ફાઉન્ડેશન કરવા માટે આ વિસ્તારમાં કોઈ પોતાના ઇક્વિપમેન્ટ નાખવા માટે કોઈ તૈયાર ન હતા. એટલે બધા એમ જ પ્રશ્ન કરતા હતા કે રોડ ક્યાં છે.
The local people stood by us. They did whatever had to be done. The Agrocel plant is built on their courage, hard work and positivity. They learned how to write, how to read on the job, and they also got trained on the job. Now they are expert. They work with the confidence and side by side with the engineers, scientists and the professionals. You should see their speed and skill, how they work with full safety. Setting up the plant was really an adventure. Nobody had gone where we had gone. Nobody had done what we had done.
Everywhere in the world, wherever there are trapped seas or salt lakes, bromine and other marine chemicals are manufactured from the mother liquor that comes out after the salt has precipitated. Even in India, bromine is manufactured in the same way.
We wanted to make bromine differently. At high tide during the summer season, the sea water comes into the salt desert but does not go back. Favorable wind direction and velocity spreads this seawater across the salt desert, and when it evaporates, it leaves behind a residue of salt, which could be a layer measuring 6 inches and gradually increasing to 6 feet. We wanted to use this sea brine as a renewable source of marine chemicals to give us a unique advantage that most other places did not have. Understanding local conditions and local raw materials has always been our strength.
Today we have become leaders in bromine industry. This was made possible by my partner Manoj, and he trained these local people who are uneducated and made them what they are. They are really running a wonderful complex chemical industry And it is this plant that is at heart of our key business segments. All of them are nurtured by the resources that we harness from the seawater.
Agrocel has 95,000 acres of land for harvesting bittern and other raw materials found in the waters of the salt desert. Key business segments: bromine and bromine derivatives, specialty chemicals, agriculture inputs. Bromine and bromine derivatives. Agrocel is the fourth largest bromine producer in the world and India's leading bromine and bromine derivatives company, with expertise in adding value to marine chemicals since 1996. Specialty chemicals. Agrocel creates value-added downstream organic compounds using advanced technologies such as bromination, hydro, alkyl, aryl, alpha bromination, acyl bromides, esterification, etherification, nitration, condensation. Used in electronics, pharma and pharma intermediates, agrochemicals, and many more sectors. Agriculture inputs. Agrocel provides products for the fast-growing agriculture market. Potassium shonite, a high-performance natural fertilizer for bumper crop and quality produce. Aquaculture products, water-soluble fertilizers, agri-chemicals and inputs.
More than 20 years before, Agrocel stepped into Bunny. A female member of the Shroff family, Kaki, had the daring to go there. She loved the crafts and the craftswomen. She knew the women of Bunny did exquisite embroidery. It was her NGO, the Shrujan Trust, that provided the women with income-generating embroidery work.
Agrocel's CSR initiative supports the Shrujan Trust that empowers over 3,000 embroidery craftswomen to earn a home-based and dignified livelihood. Agrocel's CSR initiative supports Shrujan's Living and Learning Design Center, a multidimensional education and resource center with an international-level crafts museum that safeguards and promotes the crafts heritage.
Agrocel is also associated with VRTI, an NGO from Kutch, that helped transform the dry and arid region into a green and fruitful one.
Agrocel's CSR initiative supports VRTI, Vivekananda Research and Training Institute, that works with people's participation on many areas of rural development, including water sufficiency. Agrocel's CSR initiative supports many other organizations, including those working in the areas of health, education, soil and climate research, social forestry, and grassland restoration.
Our CSR activities are as important as our core businesses. In fact, all that we do directly emerges from our corporate character and philosophy.
People often ask, Agrocel prioritizes purpose and people over profit. Business is business. Doesn't profit have to be the first priority? We tell them to look at these facts and figures.
Agrocel, a leader in manufacturing marine chemicals. Turnover over USD 126 million. Workforce 1,200 plus members of the Agrocel family.
Of course, profit is important. The figures clearly indicate that. Profit is byproduct of the service given to the people. Agrocel did not invent this way of doing business. It is legacy that came from my elders and the entire Shroff family, who set up the chemical industry in pre-independence India.
Established in 1941, Agrocel Industries Limited is one of India's leading manufacturers and exporters of chemicals. During its first 3 decades, Agrocel successfully created over 100 hazardous chemical processes on a commercial basis, many for the first time in India and Asia.
This was Aggrocel's service to our emerging nation. It was about purpose and people. That it became a leader in the chemical industry and a commercial successful company happened on its own.
That is why we at Agrocel are proud to say that profit is the byproduct of services to the people. This spirit drives Excel group of companies to this date.
Agrocel has inherited its mastery of chemistry from Excel, along with its values of doing good, of being socially responsible, of contributing to wealth and well-being, encouraging people's participation, of owning up problems and solving them with teamwork.
At the same time, we are committed to growth and expansion. For example, in 2018, Agrocel acquired Solaris Chemtech Industries Limited, which made us the fourth largest bromine producer in the whole world.
Agrocel has proven talent to responsibly develop new areas, to bring livelihood and prosperity to local people, while at the same time safeguarding and protecting the environment. We recognize that natural resources are not the same everywhere. That is why we do not have a one technology fits all situations approach. Our in-house R&D team has capability and experience in developing technologies that best suit local conditions.
We are not afraid of difficult situations and challenges. We are strong in all chemistries. We have the stature and positioning to become a global player, to set up local Agrocel initiatives anywhere in the world. But wherever we go, it will be for purpose, people, and then profit.
Just as we did in Banni, we dared to go to a remote, inaccessible area to bring gainful employment to the local people. We taught skills. We taught chemistry to them. We trained them to do highly specialized jobs. Many now hold key posts, earn handsomely, and are able to fulfill their hopes and dreams. It is such a joy to know that Agrocel played an important part in this social transformation.
Now the plant is a vibrant presence at our border, guarding the border as it were, and showing the world that with trust and training, so-called ordinary people can do extraordinary work.
Mother Nature, the earth, the sun and the sky, the wind and the water, they are not ours, but ours to use with care and respect. And so at the end, from all of us at Agrocel, our heartfelt thanks to Mother Nature and all the natural elements that gift us our present and our future.